Today we got 9 to 5 workers versus streamer debate. What is harder? I reacted to half of this because I reacted to half of this yesterday. So I just split the video into 2 parts since the video was so long. If you haven't watched part 1, go watch part 1 and then come back. All right. Yeah. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and let's get into it.
Your credentials are playing video games. I play video games on my spare time. Come on, guys.
So you just want to get paid to play video games. It's okay. We understand.
I'm Vicky, and my perspective is coming from a hair and makeup artist, physical job. Doesn't seem like any of you guys can even compete with the physicality.
Brother.
You guys just,
I know how to do a 3-strand braid.
Just sitting on your butt and talking into a microphone
know.
is very different, very different than having to get up in the morning, carry all of your gear. You've got to carry all of your hair, makeup, all of your supplies. You have to haul it around, get up early in the morning. You stand on your feet all day. You never sit down.
I hear you. I hear you.
You're breathing in toxic chemicals all day.
All right, can I talk?
Hairspray.
Listen, so your whole thing.
So it's dangerous.
Listen,
Your job
chill,
isn't
chill.
dangerous.
So
your job isn't
your
physically
thing is
taxing. You're just talking into a
So
microphone.
listen. So
They don't understand, bro. They don't understand.
your whole
She
thing.
doesn't get fat.
Your whole thing is we can't do what you do, right?
It's not
No,
physical.
but
I'm saying that
I
a
just-
9 to
y'all let
5
me talk for
job
a
where
second.
you physically have to do
So-
some hauling around stuff.
So
and
I physically
you're
can't
just
haul
talking
around
into a microphone.
bags of like makeup. You physically could never trick shot. You could not hit a crane shot. You can't 1080. You can't hold a controller and make a 200K montage. You can't. No one in here can.
Come on, man.
That's facts. That's facts. Since you want to just bring up stuff that is irrelevant, she said she's seeing it like only she can do that. Everybody in here can do that. Everybody in the room can do what she just said. Nobody in the room, except him and maybe some of the FaZe members can. I know Adapt can, but say something, make a point, bro. Please make a point. You're not making a point. You're just saying stuff.
None of you could.
carry some
None of you could
hair and makeup.
physically
And you have
go
to do that for 12 hours a day.
Yes. Actually,
Taking
yes.
them 4 days, they had a trick shot. It's taking you 4 days, they had a trick shot.
Actually, yes, I would have
Hours
to
a
do
day.
that.
And then your day is never
Yes, I
done. When you're
would.
done doing that, is your job done? Do you have to go shopping and replace
No,
all of the things
wait,
that you
stop.
use?
No, listen.
You have to.
See, look, bro. The older generation, not all of them, but the people in this video, they don't understand. Streaming, Twitch, YouTube, all of that is a full-time thing, bro. It's no breaks. It's no breaks. You don't understand that. When you get done streaming, you clip your stream, post it on social media so more people can see it. You give your chance a better chance of blowing up, and some more people can see you. She said, She said, do you gotta go shopping? No, I gotta go I gotta go watch my stream back, clip it up. Gotta go watch my YouTube video back, clip it up. What you mean? She don't understand.
Clean
listen,
all of your gear.
You don't know about dry streaks. You don't know about hit markers.
But when you're done, you're
You
done.
don't know about if the Elgato wasn't on.
When
Can
you're
you
done, you're
imagine
done.
these things?
Oh my God, disable
Elgato?
resample.
If I rendered my video in Vegas and I sent the editor the clips without disabling and resample,
Oh my God.
my montage is fucked.
You have
Your
to-
main underlining argument here is what you do is physically
Daily, day to day.
Okay. Your main thing is what you do is physically more taxing and hard than what any of us
And
do.
dangerous.
I could say the same thing. You cannot physically trick shot. You could never. I would go as far
Okay,
as
so how many hours a day do you trick shot?
I don't think
How many hours
guys
a
ever do.
day do you trick shot? How many hours?
When I was trick shotting, it was 12 hours a day. It was however long I needed to. However
Every
long I
day,
needed
12
to.
hours a day
however
trick
long I
shotting?
needed to
Oh.
hit a clip. until
12 hours a day, every day.
5 seconds.
And that clip is.
He carries a Barrett 50 cal and he jumps off of stuff.
I would have to get on Call of Duty, turn my sense all the way up to 10-10. I would have to get to last. I would have to pray to God that he would be in the right spot, throw the concussion. Now I gotta have my rotations down. I gotta have my rotations.
Dead zones. Talk about the dead zones.
Talk about dead zone.
Stick drip.
Stick drip.
Thing is, for the most part, but that is not all YouTubers that are doing something.
That's okay, so that is why your point is stupid, because not all YouTubers play video games, right? It's some YouTubers that are standing up all day. So your point is invalid. You don't know how long it be taking these people to record videos. 12 days to record a video, 2 days, 3 days, 2 months. So your point is invalid. You only coming at them. Like, your point is invalid, bro. The 9-to-5 workers are losing, and they shouldn't be losing, bro.
Something physical. A lot of it is just talking.
Yeah, but she also said it was dangerous. We could walk around IRL stream and someone could rob us or kill us.
Wait,
They're laughing.
They heard somebody could rob or kill them, and they start laughing. Why y'all whatchamacallit? Why is that funny? Do you not know? These are well-known people on the internet. Since that is the case, they are targets. Whether somebody has tried to or not, they are still a target.
They're laughing. That's happened recently.
I've gotten a pumpkin thrown on my head by a crackhead.
crackhead ran up to him on stream and almost
died.
Almost
Because he
decapitated
quoted
him
his
when he
thoughts.
was-
Yeah.
My name is Thelma. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. I am very occupational. My last job, I worked as a librarian with elementary school children.
So
I have been an executive secretary, legal.
very quiet, peaceful.
Yes, yes, all that. You know, because it's who you are. That we create social media all the time because that's what we are. We're 9-to-5ers, and we interact and have energy with people. Where I don't think that you guys have that.
She losing it. She's losing it. Bro, this is what I said in the last video. Because they are on the internet, they interact with thousands more people than y'all do every day. They interact with more people in one day than y'all do in a week. Than y'all do probably in a year. Y'all are not interacting with it. No, definitely. They interact with more people every day than y'all do in a year. And that's facts. That's no cap. She's saying y'all don't interact with people. That's not true. They interact with people online and in person. Now they interact with less people in person maybe than y'all do. Nah, I don't even think that's true. Bro, she losing it, bro.
Are you serious?
You have false energy because you're across the screen. You're not interacting with people like we do.
So what are we doing right now?
Interacting?
What are we doing right now?
You're doing it now because we're doing a video.
Wait, isn't she debating for us? That's making it harder for us.
Do you know that there's millions of people?
Now I'm not gonna have all y'all gang up on me.
There's millions of people who watch the video who
Yes.
save lives every day.
Yes.
Probably more than doctors.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
There's people that literally stay alive because they want to watch our videos.
You know about going out and to the clubs at night, staying out till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, trying to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning so you can get dressed.
So you was
to
having
get-
fun.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
So, but I'm saying it's like you guys don't do the interaction. You don't touch people like this.
Okay, look, let's really talk about this. She said you don't know about going to the club, staying up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, then having to get up at 6. How does that help y'all argument, bro? She just weakened it. You need to get your priorities straight. If you work so hard, why are you in the club till 3 o'clock in the morning? If you know you gotta go to work at 6, why are you in the club till 3 o'clock in the morning? What are you talking about? You need to get your priorities together, bro.
Okay, now
What kind of shit's going on?
you go to the club, you get to put some shades on, and you go by your day to work. We can't do that because we have thousands of people.
But is
You're
that
drunk,
your choice?
You're high. You're
But is
hungover.
that
Just
your
get off
choice?
stream. We don't want to see you like this.
But is that your choice?
We don't like you like this. Why are you doing this?
But is that your choice? You
What do you
chose that. You chose this
No,
life.
that's the thing. We can't. We
And
can't
that's what's
do what
happening
you do.
now. That's what's happening now with the whole world. It's a total disconnect. When you have a 9 to 5, you dealing with people. You touching people's hearts,
We deal with
souls,
people's
mind. No, you are not.
You know how many?
Or you not finna, you trying to say, bro, just because they not in person don't mean you not dealing with a person. If I text you right now, we are interacting, bro. So just because, okay, so if I cuss you out, but because it wasn't in person, I didn't do it. So you shouldn't feel offended, but that wouldn't be true. If somebody cussed you out through a text, you would care. You can't say you wouldn't care. You would care if it was in person too. Just because it's not in person doesn't mean somebody isn't interacting with people. They interact with way more people than y'all do in one day than y'all do in a year. That is facts. Y'all are not dealing with 1,000 people in 1 year. That's not true. That's not true. You may have seen 1,000 people in a year, but you're not interacting with all of them. No, that's not true.
I think, look, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, and I respect what you do.
Do you
because
watch
I
any
think-
entertainment?
Oh my God.
Of course I watch
So do
entertainment.
you ever,
I got kids.
wait,
I got grandkids.
Do you ever laugh? Do you ever laugh?
Of course I laugh.
So then they
We're
interact with
touching
you.
them.
But the interaction is
Did
not
it make
real.
you feel better?
When I'm watching
did it make you feel better?
What make me feel
Have you
better?
ever
It all
watched-
depends on
have you ever been
it all
entertained?
depends- it
Have you
all
ever been
depends
entertained
on
and been
what's
like,
coming.
oh, I feel good?
Some of it is
I got a
fake.
banger right now.
Some of it is
You
fake.
see, you're not answering.
So
me.
now let me.
Okay, well let me answer your because I'm debating him.
Okay, yeah.
But go ahead.
Right after this. Right after this, I got you. Right
Okay,
now.
all right.
Yeah.
Come on.
So when you're entertained, have you ever felt like your day was better if you watched something? You've never felt like that?
Yeah, sure.
So what's the difference with us?
The difference with you is that you guys do this 24/7. That's all you do.
Yeah.
Do you know?
So she just weakened her point, and her cut is bogus too. And I'm sorry. What's it called? They interact with, bro. If they made you smile, they interacted with you. If you watch a video they made, they interacted with you. Every viewer that watches a video, every viewer that watches a stream, they're talking to the camera. They're talking to the stream. They're interacting with you.
You're just like you. Wait a minute. Somebody made a comment about, oh, I can't even go out with my girlfriend, or I can't even go out in public.
That's right.
I can go out in public and be seen.
So it's
You know what?
easier.
So it's easier.
I'm a very social. I'm a very social person. I'm very popular in where I do and where I am.
But your popularity doesn't match theirs at all, which makes it easier. You know what? I was on the 9 to 5 side. I'm on the streamer side, bro. Every person that come up here, they just be invalidating themselves, bro. They only say stuff that makes the streamer side look better, or they say something that the streamers have to deal with also. We are not talking about the average Joe of streamers, bro. The average Joe streams 3 times a week and posts 1 clip a day, or something like that, 5 clips a week. The streamers that are up there, that are always busy, and the streamers that are trying to get up there to be popular and be popping and make money off of it and have a fan base that actually supports them, a support base, sorry. They are grinding. Those two are the ones who are grinding the most. You can do what you want because you work a job, bro. You can go have fun, which is something I would kind of argue against. But hey, I'm on the streamer side.
I do social media.
I'm saying what we do has not affected people. It's not real. How come when I go out in public and I meet someone and they're like, "Oh my God, wait, I loved your videos growing up. You were my childhood. I used to watch you
Or their
every
hands
single
shaking,
day.
their hands shaking.
Like you were my child. You know how like we grew up watching Disney Channel?
Yep.
I've had
Ben
kids come
10.
up hundreds of times throughout years of my life. Have kids come up to me and say these things. So
Okay.
I'm Robbie. I'm a server at an Italian restaurant.
Come on, bro.
Robbie, you're not, bro. Robbie, you're not old, bro. You're not old, so don't act like don't do this to me, Robbie, bro. You're not old. You're young. You should know, have at least 5% grasp of what it's like to be a streamer, bro.
It's easy.
Oh, that's not fair.
He has the same menu, makes the same food every day, bro.
First thing I'm gonna say is nobody's gonna say being a nurse isn't hard, because my aunt was. That is the
My
most
mom
difficult
was.
shit. How are you gonna disrespect your mom like
No,
that,
she
dude?
is right now.
You're gonna disrespect
She
your
loves
mom and
it.
say that your work is harder?
She tells
That
me
is
it's
so
easy.
rude,
Nigga,
honestly.
She works 2 of them.
Okay,
She works at 2 hospitals.
Let me ask you something.
She said it's mad easy. She can work at 2 hospitals.
No disrespect. No disrespect, but what you do, I'm not your target audience. So break it down for me, because I don't even get it.
Oh my God.
Let me ask you something.
You just said I'm not your target audience because I'm black. That's what you just said.
The rage bending, it begins. Here it go. Here it go.
You don't want to watch because I'm black. And this is what I'm talking about. It's harder.
He has to get judged every
I gotta get.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet, it's this dope tech from Wix.
Judge every day. Everybody thinks I'm a hoodlum. I'm a nice guy.
He's a jolly dude.
I can't get a job because I got tats. I used to work at Costco's. I had the greatest 401k granted to me. That means that when I retire, I get the biggest stipend of my life. Do you know I could just sit there and just meat pack all day just to really realize that, what, maybe 20 years I'm going to be sitting on millions because I worked at Costco's?
Yeah, Will.
Okay.
I didn't have to interact with nobody, just packing meat.
Yeah, Will.
Come on, bro.
Is what you do fun?
I mean,
Do you enjoy what you do?
if I make it fun.
The point that I've been making the whole video, I think he's about to make it. Do not let me down.
Do you make it fun?
I could make it fun.
Yes or no? Is what you do fun?
Not everything's fun.
What isn't fun? Break it down for me. What do you do in a day? We'll swap stories. What do you do in a day?
Okay, so it's very stressful, right?
Which is
Not fun at all. Because this dude was talking for 20 minutes about playing video games.
Whoa. It sounds like you're jealous, I'm not gonna lie. But,
You on his diesel.
okay, so look, right?
So I'm jealous of a harder job.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you. Yeah,
Thank
Hey,
yeah.
that was sarcasm. You didn't read it. No, I'd like to.
No, listen to the time that I wake up. I wake up maybe 3, 4 p.m. Know what I'm saying? I'm already drowsy because I just smoked the night before. You know why I gotta smoke? Because I just deal with thousands of people. I don't even like people. I gotta deal with thousands of them.
No,
Let him stay. You gonna stay for this, right?
Wait, but you still haven't described what you've done other than smoking pot and waking up at 4.
No, okay, waking up at 4 p.m., right? Now wake up. I gotta brush my teeth, right? Gotta make sure, cause I got a lot of comments now. You know, he don't brush his grills. What does his real teeth look like? I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure that my yeah.
He got Chanel earrings like a bad bitch.
And there's girls in his chat too sometimes. So
Yeah.
you
This,
don't-
you know what I'm saying?
See him.
I gotta make sure I'm freshly saving. I'm not saving for this video. I already know what's gonna happen. It's about to be negative comments. Yo, shave that little scruffy shit on your face. Cool.
So he got fat.
Now I have to game Marvel Rivals for probably 1 to 2 hours before stream. You know why? Because I don't get to game it for after work. Like I could just game it after work, bro.
No
I
energy.
can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do that, right? After I do that, now I gotta sit here and plan with somebody what I'm gonna do for the stream today. Oh, looks like we got no content. All right, let's see if we can just scrub
Guess
something
what?
around.
No content, no money.
No content, no money. Now look, probably by 8 or 9 p.m., I'm still probably thinking I gotta do something for stream. My mind is
Do you
fried.
know
You know what's crazy?
My mind is-
8, 9 p.m. for him? Oh, I did my work
You
today.
already did
I did my work today.
You took the same boss already.
You're going to sleep.
What?
Do I don't want to hog the space here too much, but
No.
do you know the expression "give a man enough rope"?
You're losing me.
I never heard of that.
No, I don't know this. I don't know.
Basically, you're talking yourself into a hole, man. Okay, my turn. I'll be brief.
Wait, give a man a rope.
What is he?
Wait,
It means-
is that racist?
Wow.
Get this racist
Play
out
that
here.
card.
He has no social
All right,
cues.
all right.
Oh, you're back?
Baby, I want to say to you.
No. The person who was finna make the point, he got packed up before he could.
Rhonda.
I'm your black auntie.
Yeah,
That's what I
okay.
want to say.
Uh-huh.
You say you don't like people. It's all about relationships that you got with people. So when you say shit like that, do you really mean that?
Do I not like people?
You said
I'm an
you
introvert.
said,
I'd rather be in my own space. I'd rather be by myself.
and that's okay. But what is it that you're doing that's helping other people?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Saving lives. I'm a superhero.
He's a hero.
And look though. It may not be in the medical sense. It may not be in the firefighter sense, the police sense, but people will literally, I seen in comments, not in my comments, but I seen in comments, bro, I got through so much stuff because of your videos, bro. They made me laugh. They made me feel better. Some people even go as far as, I wanted to copy paste delete, but I didn't do it, bro, because of your videos. Like, your videos are really funny. They make me feel better when I watch them. That is, hey, look, if it's a form of trolling people that make people laugh, cracking jokes, trolling that dude that was just sitting in the chair before that lady, it still count, bro.
Bro,
I'm a superhero, no cape.
Wait, we need to let some more people come up. Y'all just wanted to be in the video just to sit around? Is everybody gonna get a turn? Cause 2 people done went twice.
how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
You look great. You look
That's
great.
right. I'm Thelma again.
I believe 9 to 5 is harder. I mean, fuck. No. I believe. No.
Bro, what are you doing? You set yourself up for that. Ain't gonna lie. You said you knew they was gonna get hype, bro. You tripping.
I think streaming is so much harder. Why are you doing it?
I can't have a public relationship because of the public eye and how they judge my relationships. I had a breakup with a girlfriend that I loved so dearly because I chose streaming.
So my question.
Nah, I loved her.
My question.
I loved her, and you're laughing.
My question again.
Nah, she been laughing the whole time like they won't fry her. Ain't gonna lie. She was laughing at some things. I think she was laughing when they said they risk dying when they go out in public, which is true. Everybody does, but them more than just the average person because they know them. And she is back there crying. If I was Jason, I'd fry her. I'd fry her. Her back crazy.
If you think it's so much harder, why are you doing it?
Because I'm passionate about it.
Okay, so you love it.
Yes.
You love streaming. So do you love it more than you loved that girlfriend?
That's what I had to decide.
Oh.
I had to make sacrifice, and
So
that's
you-
what you have to do.
so you lost
with
the
streaming.
human touch.
But guess what? If I had a 9 to 5,
lost the human
if I
touch
was flipping burgers,
for-
I could have had a girlfriend still.
But you lost the human touch for the streaming.
Being a streamer, you have to be judged on thousands on thousands.
He didn't lose the human touch, bro. If anything, he gained it. Bro, sometimes you do gotta make choices like that. You got to, bro. If they don't support you and you really want to do it, sometimes they gotta get dropped, bro. That's what he decided. But nah, if we talking about human interaction, he gained that times 1,000.
Thousands of people's opinions every single day. 9 to 5 person, maybe
But
1, 2, 3.
okay, and then back to my point. Is that your choice? Was that your choice?
But that's not the point, though. The point
No,
is
that's my point. That's my point.
streaming is harder
Was
than 9 to 5.
that
That's the point.
you gave up your girlfriend for streaming? Come on now.
Shit, he ran up a bag. He
Yeah.
ran up a
Yeah,
bag.
I ain't gonna lie,
You did
I
it for a
did.
bag.
But the thing is, it comes to a point. Do I pick love and a future with someone I care dearly for? Or do I pick
something that I
future
love?
Something that I'm passionate about and
Dick's epic 4th of July sale is on. Take 20% off bog bags and igloo coolers. 25% off
motion. I pick motion.
She the way she walked up here, I know she's finna say something stupid, bro. Now she could have the best point out of everybody. She haven't went. She did. She haven't went. He haven't. But yeah, she finna say some BS, bro. I can tell.
I'm Lala Costa.
Lala Costa?
Yes.
Amazing
She's an
name.
attorney.
Thank you. I'm an attorney.
She makes a percent of people's fuck ups. I like that.
If you had an opportunity to get a 9 to 5 that you could create yourself, like whatever you want,
Yes,
9
I
to
would.
5.
But that's not a 9 to 5 though. It ain't a 9 to 5. If you creating it yourself, that's a business, and that's a 24/7. That ain't no 9 to 5. You tripping?
You would take it?
Yes.
Because why?
Because I don't even enjoy streaming anymore.
You don't?
He's bapping. He's cap. You gotta be cap.
What? Come to this side.
No, but I have to because this is what I built my career off of.
You
started.
feel stuck.
I feel stuck. Yeah.
Have you ever watched a show and you stopped watching it? Have you ever watched a show and you were like,
All the time.
it's the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have to.
That TV show can't. It's done. What happens to all those actors?
It's
after that?
canceled
They gotta
because I
go to-
stopped watching?
Well, no, I'm saying if
Baby, stop.
thousands of you
Honey.
stopped watching.
I think you guys are mixing all
Yeah,
the issues.
Cartoon Network. It's like
and
they
not
got millions of
focusing
people.
on-
You guys know what Cartoon Network is?
If your
It's
father
gone.
would stop, would you come up with a different brand then?
All those people are gone. Yeah, but pivot. That's the point.
Nice to meet you.
I'm a professional model, but
Okay.
I've worked since I was at the age of 14.
Okay.
I was a gamer too.
I just think personally, like I agree with Jason that I think streaming does take a certain more.
I think swag might be the most realistic and reasonable one. I think so.
Right, bro. More stop. Than a 9 to 5, and I also think everybody in here, right? If you guys all try to be a streamer, right, and then we all try to do what you guys do,
You get L's in your chat.
the probability of everybody here trying to be an attorney is way higher than somebody making streaming a career.
Absolutely, your job is just got lucky because you're a gamer.
You just got lucky. See, in the last video, in the first part of this video, I was passionate and I was ready to cuss people out. She ain't gonna lie, she's starting to piss me off. I didn't think I should have known, bro. I should have known. Outfit trash, bro. What you mean you just got lucky? That's it. Luck plays a part, but don't get it messed up. Don't get it messed up like it ain't take years to do this.
You got lucky. There's so many people
I was
like you out
talented.
there.
It wasn't
These
pure
days,
luck.
everybody's an influencer. Come on.
No. But
So many.
hold on. But specifically, what I do, I'm not posting selfies around the world. It's basically all pure talent.
Wait,
Okay.
Can I just why is he lucky? Why do we all get lucky though?
What is your talent?
Yeah.
Call of Duty. I was.
What is your talent? See, bro, when it comes to people who don't even like what you do or don't understand, they don't respect that. You averaging 40 bodies a game in COD, bro, they don't care about that. I don't play COD, so I don't know the rankings. But hitting the most highest ranking COD, trick shot people, they do not care about that. Cause they not good at it. They couldn't make no money off of it. It's not respected. Being a lawyer, that's respected. Being a doctor, a nurse, those are respected. Streaming is not respected.
I was a professional Call of Duty player, like actual
So you were sitting at home and you're thinking, what am I going to do with my life while you were gaming? You're like, oh, let's put a
I was
camera.
16, so it wasn't really like that.
You weren't really thinking of what should I do with my life? Like, what should I study? What should I where does my life go?
She don't get it. You studying, bro. It's people in college. They are not guaranteed to get the job, bro. Not guaranteed. And obviously, it paid off. You trying to undermine his career, but I promise you, he got 10 times more money than you. No cap. All that hard work you do, it don't even matter, cause he can work just as hard as you and make way more money, easily. Post 10 YouTube videos, that is their yearly salary. No cap. He can post 10 YouTube videos and make more money than you in 10 videos than you can in a year.
You just got lucky.
It's not luck. It's just he's determined. He knows that's the only route.
He didn't get lucky. He put in hours.
That's what we do too. We go to
it
school,
wasn't
we
luck.
study.
Everybody's a little bit of luck. I think people who don't have a job, they feel they want to get lucky by getting a job. So I think people even having a job is some sort of luck.
He said, how many people of us could do this? No, it's luck. It's 1 of a million because
No,
for
it's
whatever
not.
reason.
Luck? Because no, that's not true. It's not 1 of a million, bro. Bro, that's she blowing me, bro.
If 1 out of a million, that one has to be the best. So how are you going to dismiss
Is
all
he
his
the
hard
best?
work and all of his
Is he the
talent?
best?
I got four. I got 4.
No.
Let me give my statistics. There was over 300,000 people that played Warzone last year. This is the game that I play.
Okay.
I got 4th. So I was a top 12 player across the entire
He
world.
was a top 5 player across the whole world. You can't even name. Bro, you can't even name 300 things that exist. You definitely don't know 300,000 people.
And you're telling him
so that's not luck. That's
like
pure.
less than
That's
1%.
pure skill.
So you're dismissing. Is Michael Jordan lucky? Is LeBron James lucky?
Yes.
Are they lucky?
I mean-
Yes. Oh my gosh. I never wanted, bro. LeBron would literally crush you. You could not even take a charge by LeBron. You would literally fall in half. Michael Jordan, he would literally cuss you out so bad you would cry. Bro, do not ever say no stupid like that. They did not get lucky. Those are the top. It don't matter what order you got them. They are the top 5 greatest basketball players of all time. That you not even 1% of them. So don't ever you just disrespect everybody now. I don't play that, bro. You ain't finna do that. Anybody, I would never disrespect being a lawyer, attorney, a real estate agent, a doctor, a nurse, none of that, because that takes hard work, determination, consistency, bro. But this does too. They didn't just pick up a basketball and just was the greatest all time off the rip. But they are now. They are now. They top 5. Every conversation you can look up, they top 5. Whether LeBron 1 or Michael Jordan 5 or Michael Jordan 1 and LeBron 3 or whatever, they still that. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it wrong.
They have a talent. They have a talent. But
So what
you know how many talented people out there and don't get the chance, they don't get the shot at it?
I don't want to take up his time. So he's not talented?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Not
That's
at
what
all.
you just
You
said.
did. It is what you said. You've been saying that the whole time. You did say that. Don't lie. You lie. Now you lying. Now you lying and you disrespecting people's careers and work. He made more money than you off of something that you don't even think is a skill. Okay, it don't matter. He got more money than you. Now what? You work harder, but he make more money. If it was so easy, why you can't do it? Because you don't got the skill for it. You wouldn't put in the work for it.
What he did
I
to get
said
to where
a
he
lot
is-
of people are talented don't get the shot to do what he does.
Or people who
So
make it
it's
to the
not-
NBA.
But I didn't even get a shot. It was I did it off the strength of me. You know, there was no one who gave me a shot or anything like that. I
Literally.
simply was just.
Shut
You
up.
did that?
What you laughing for? What are you laughing for? I don't. Nobody else ain't laughing. What you laughing for? Yeah, like, bro, what you talking about? I know you ain't laughing. What is your skill? What's the most you made in a year? Huh? Since you want to disrespect people's careers, what is their highest? What's the most money you made in a month? You can't answer. You not proud to say your answer out loud, are you?
Oh, you being serious?
Why you laughing?
Why they laughing, bro?
It's not luck. I've been doing this for 13 years. I uploaded 3,000 videos. 2,000 was I edited myself while I went to college, worked a job, and still went to school.
And yeah,
So that's not. I mean, if that's fucking,
stand on it, stand on it.
if that's luck,
where's the luck at in that equation?
Yeah, nah, cause they not ready to hear that. They wasn't with you when you was putting in thousands of hours of effort. They wasn't with you when you was down yourself. Everybody telling you need to stop. They wasn't with you when you have success and then for a month straight it hit low and then you like, dang, is this gonna work? Is it really gonna work? You start down yourself. They wasn't there. They don't understand that mental toll. They know what they need to do. Go to college, get a bachelor's degree, then go to medical school, and then boom, there you go. It is still hard. Don't get it wrong, because you got to pass them tests. You got to pass them tests. You got to show up consistently. You got to put your best foot forward. You got to put maximum effort, because people's lives are literally in your hand. But they didn't see the streamer side.
Again.
is there a percentage? We are all lucky in some way, right? If we all have a job, we're lucky in some sort of way.
Literally.
But
God bless.
off of specific pure talent. And I worked on that since I was 16.
Again, I work with many talented people. I'm not saying about you.
Yeah.
Just talk in general. And there's so many people that are very talented never get a shot because they don't do the right thing. They don't go the right path. They don't meet the right people.
Though.
So there are so many even talented actors.
We're not talking about the people who didn't do what they were supposed to. We're not talking about the people who didn't get a shot. He gave himself a shot. Sometimes people not gonna give you a shot. You gotta make your own way, bro. You gotta make your own way. Now, would you be bigger if you did have a bigger platform? Of course. If you put in if you don't have a platform, you grind, right? Then you take that same grind when you get a platform, of course you're gonna be bigger. If you keep that same work ethic, that same hunger for what you're doing, that same passion, of course you're gonna be bigger. Duh. That's common sense. Anybody knows that. But we're not talking about the people who didn't make it. We talking about the people who made it, who were sitting right in front of you. You talking about, oh, a lot of people don't make it. A lot of people don't have a job. A lot of people don't have food. A lot of people don't have money to buy clothes. A lot of people don't have houses. A lot of people don't have cars, don't have a phone, don't have a driver's license, don't have a passport. A lot of people don't have a lot of things. We're not talking about a lot of things, a lot of people. We're talking about me and my group of streamers that are right in front of you, talking about stuff that don't matter.
Here, they never get a shot. So I'm just saying it's pure luck.
It wasn't luck. I just saw an opportunity and just genuinely took it. It wasn't a handout. It was simply just, you know what, I'm talented at Call of Duty. This is what I want to do. It took me 8 years to make it a career. Is there something funny?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all making me mad, bro. What you laughing for? Like, see, they don't understand. And you not even that old to be even like, to just act like you just so out the loop. You can be out the loop. Age don't even matter, but it's like, bro, age does matter to a certain extent. I wouldn't say it don't matter, but like, bro, you making me mad, bro.
It's a freaking video game.
It's a talent.
How much money have you made in your life? I made that in 1 year off a video game. People want to talk like this, but if you start throwing them numbers, I made 300,000 in 6 months. How much have you made in 6 months? Say your highest year. That ain't even my highest year. You can't say that.
Alan, permission to dick ride? Hey, he's made tens of millions of dollars playing video games, so.
Exactly, that's that privilege.
No. It's not easy though. We're not gonna make it seem like it's just, because if it was so easy, why don't you quit your job, start pick up a video game, play it, and start making millions?
What I'm saying though, you couldn't hop on a game and do what I do.
You couldn't do it.
That's a skill.
Your son couldn't do it. Your grandkids couldn't do it.
Some people
Your
can't.
son's grandkids could never do it. They could never.
Ever. And yeah, okay, you can say it is luck because the generation you grew up in and the generation we grew up in is different. Of course it is. Different opportunities are gonna be available to different people. But if we was born in the same generation, you still couldn't do it. He said he been doing this for 13 years. You're not gonna be better than him ever in your life. He can never pick up a controller again. You could do it for the next 13 years. He play you 13 years later and you still would lose.
Anything that takes a talent.
The genes are done. They can't do it. They can't.
How many hours a day did you spend?
When I was younger?
Yeah, when you were younger.
Oh, I would wake up 3 hours before school. So I wake up at 4 a.m. and I would play before school. Bus would come at 7. I go to home, come back, and do it again. I was 16. What's funny?
See, there's a disconnect here because to you guys, when you guys were growing up, yes, it was just video games, it was whatever. But when we were coming up, we're like, wait, maybe we can make this career. Maybe if we get good enough at it and we create.
Do you not think if you're talented at something, it's a God-given gift?
Video games is not like.
You don't think you don't think it's talent.
You're just too old to understand.
I can't argue that because
y'all could never play FNCS either. It's the same shit.
I gotta keep it a buck. There's a disconnect. You come from a generation where this didn't exist. This career.
Literally.
You looked at this career and you laughed. Now, how come in colleges they're teaching courses on content creation and esports? When you grew up, this didn't exist. So no wonder you're gonna laugh when you hear this shit because you're from a completely different generation. You just don't.
Because look though, they don't understand because again, it was only a game when when they was growing up. But the thing is, that's the ignorant part. We telling you, hey, look, that's the thing they haven't even did. Only Ron said it. He made tens of millions of dollars, but that's like 30 something minutes into a 45-minute video. If he said how much money they've made from this, they wouldn't look at it. They wouldn't look at it just like it was just a game, like it's not a skill. Nah, if I can make $10 million playing video games, you would think it sound easy, but it's not. He said it took him 8 years to make it a career. 8. He didn't start getting paid till he was 24. Come on, dog.
Get it, and I don't know if you ever will be able to wrap your head around.
Oh,
and it's fun, but it's like again, it's
you gotta fight back. You gotta fight back. I'm not gonna lie.
Nice meeting you.
You're not that old, gang.
I'm Ronnie.
Ronnie, nice
What's up? My name's Ronnie.
She don't even have a job. This is the second person I seen. Why you here? You ain't got no job. I know you worked a job before, but why you don't got a job now?
Blake's got a birthday cake milkshake from Zaxby's on his birthday. What more could a kid ask for?
We're talking about job security. Are you familiar with layoffs, with being furloughed?
Oh my God. Here she go. Oh brother, this guy stinks. Most jobs don't lay you off. You can fall off with streaming, YouTube, blah 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 at any time, bro. At any time, you can fall off at any time. So she kind of making a irrelevant point, bro.
Like taking it back to that's being what? What does that even mean?
You lose everything. Every dollar. Everything. You lose everything.
Okay, and then you can rebuild yourself back.
No, but you can just get another job. It's not that easy. It's easier for you to get a job than it is to just build yourself back up.
Same way you can do if you get laid off. You get a
Yeah,
job.
it's kind
okay.
of is it not the same concept? Like
I don't know. Back in 2020, when everybody was getting furloughed, everybody was like, "Oh, let me go to social media." That's kind of an easy alternative. So that seems kind of easy.
I know, but if you lose a job, you can't.
You just get another
no,
one.
No, you can search for. You have an opportunity to search for.
Okay, this is what is blowing me. She said, in 2020 when there was a global epidemic, people went to social media because they lost their job. But that's only 2020 because everybody was at home. That was the easiest time to blow up because everybody was at home on their phone, on their computer, on their game. It's not just so easy to just do that. Even then, it still take work. Just because it might be shorter for some people, that don't mean it didn't take no work. And then too, okay, what about outside the pandemic? That was 5 years ago. So what are we talking about? If you get laid off now, you can look for another job. It might not be easy to find one, but you can do it if you look long enough.
Another one, no?
Okay, I've been searching for another one for 10 months. I interview every day, give the same spiel, have to give that smile of walking through my resume.
I uploaded videos for 7 years and barely got any views.
And you uploaded 7 videos and didn't get any views?
Went to school and still...
And paid rent?
Yes, I still worked. I worked.
Oh, so that you had another job?
As a parking attendant, yes.
Okay, and was that harder?
Then what?
Than streaming?
No, I was on my phone all the time.
Oh, as a parking attendant, that doesn't sound like you were doing a very good job.
I was chilling.
You were chilling. You weren't good at your job.
Wait, he's waiting for...
When cars park, they're done. Like, it doesn't...
Okay.
I don't have to...
Well,
I'm not security.
That's
I just
a one 9
I go like
to
this. I
5.
go like this. Yo, right there. I bet. Do you think an aspect of playing video games is a talent?
I would say it's a skill. I wouldn't call it a talent. You can
Is
master...
that not the same thing? Skill, bro, we not finna, bro, you are, how old are you, bro? I would say you're at least 20. Skill and talent is the same thing. Or is a talent something you're naturally good at, and a skill is something you learn? But can't you get better at a talent? Can't you make anything that you're good at better and something that you're not good at better also? So even if they're synonyms, it don't even matter. You can do that, but your skill would not amount to his gameplay. If you tried to learn how to play a game, it would take you longer than 13 years to get to where he's at.
Master it with,
But people millions play video games, but there are very few people who are genuinely gifted at it.
Gifted? What are they, Mozart?
How is it not a talent? Why is it not a talent what he does?
You know what? I'm open to it being a talent. I think it's a skill. I think it's something you can master. I don't think you're a Mozart, that you have this gift of like, whoa, when I put my thumb here and this thumb there and do this combo, I do this
You'd be
flip.
surprised. There's people out there who are genuinely
They have their opposable thumbs like
gifted.
so good.
That's like saying, here's a paintbrush, go paint me Picasso.
That's
Like, what?
I'm saying this is so hard. If there's certain games that have $1 million prize pools, if there's a skill you could just learn and you're looking for a job for 10 months, go pick up a controller and go hop in this $1 million tournament and win it.
You couldn't.
Win it.
You couldn't
qualify.
You couldn't.
What do you mean I wouldn't
You
qualify?
can't even find your OBS stream key. Stop playing.
You don't qualify. You don't qualify. You know why you don't? Because you don't got the skill to do that. People want to, bro, all y'all need to start streaming, and let's see how long it takes for y'all to quit. Cause y'all will quit. Y'all, I would guarantee you, nobody will last more than 6 months. You can't just go to a gaming tournament, play. You will lose, bro. You will be placed top. He said 300,000 was in his tournament. You would be in the bottom 5 of 300K, bro. You're not good. It's not just something you can just pick up and learn in 2 days, and then you just the greatest at it of all time. That's not how it works.
I need to work for it, but
So like, but you're dismissing what he does. You're just dismissing. Like,
I'm not
oh,
dismissing. I'm saying
it's
that's
not a
easy.
skill, it's not a talent.
I
Like,
said it's a skill.
it's
I didn't
easy.
say it's a talent. I said it's a skill. It's a skill that
But
you can
how
own.
do you
can
know?
master.
How do you know if it's easy if you haven't done it? Like if you
I
don't.
played Mario Kart. I've played other games.
Not a professional level though.
No, not a professional level because that's not what I'm trying to pursue.
I know, so but you don't understand what it takes to be on that sort of level. So how can you try to dismiss it and say it's yours is harder? How do you know?
What does it take to be on that
Because
level?
I've worked a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So
What does it take to be on that level?
Just gift, and you got to play all
Just
the time.
gift?
Tens of thousands of hours of
She said
work.
just gift, like it's just easy to be gifted. Gifted is a small percentage of the population, bro. You can grind to get better, but the gifted person, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. So if the gifted person slacks, that's the only time you'll beat them. If you don't slack though, if the gifted person doesn't slack, you don't stand a chance, bro. You can compete a little bit, but you're not standing a chance. Why she saying just a gift? Like it's just so easy. It's not.
And editing and filming and constantly.
I'm just
having
talking
to
about pure
innovate and
skill. As far as like the
reinvent
videos and stuff like that, just off pure skill.
I had to put tens of thousands of hours
Could you get a
into my
refresh second
studies.
zone, Tarping? Could you?
I have no idea what you said.
Could you get a refresh going into second zone with no mats? Can you get a refresh on the best players? You
I
couldn't.
can also put. I can circle back and give
Do you know how to
different
short
terms
launch pad?
from
When
my
you're trying to get to third
industries.
zone, third moving. Do you know
I
how to
don't know
short?
what- No,
launch
I
pad?
don't. But if I
Exactly,
want,
you couldn't, but Excel sheet, you can do Excel sheet.
no, but exactly. I
They're
can
just
throw-
talking. They're just talking game.
These
and
refreshes
As a
don't come to
babysitter,
you.
I can talk to you about the different things I do and ask you, could you do that? No, but if you wanted to, you would.
If us four
Put on brace.
took 3 days, you don't think we can master an Excel sheet?
Oh,
But let me give you. If I give you 3 days about a video game, do you think you could be that talented as me?
if I wanted to, I would.
So let's pay for her, whatever it is. Give you 3
please.
days, but if you lose, you got to give us it back in double.
No, that's not how the job works. You pay me, I'll get the job done.
They gonna say their job is harder.
I would say, in a sense, yes, because you have to put in the work and you got to be on 24/7.
It's difficult to answer that question for us, I think, because we didn't come up in this time frame in this era.
So
And technology is totally different now, because we were just talking about playing tic-tac-toe on the sidewalk with Carl. I appreciate and respect what they do, and I think that's the consensus for most of us, that we appreciate and respect where they are. But it's not, what we did was, we just feel like what we did was harder. And that's what I think.
So
My mind was changed in the sense that now I'm even more convinced that normal jobs are harder.
Oh, brother. Hey, let me know what y'all think about the video. The old heads don't understand. You see how, like, the streamers didn't really diminish the old heads, but the old heads diminish the streamers. They don't get it, bro. They grew up in a different time, and they don't try to understand at all either. So that also plays a part. Let me know what y'all think about in the comments. Make sure to give the video a like and make sure to subscribe. And with that being said, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.